I'm just so proud of everything. So God have changed so much in my life. I know y'all not interested in listening to this, but it's like but this is the thing, right? Because it says in the Bible, because God made a lot of men kings, but he made a lot of men kings, but he always wanted for those kings to represent him, and some of them have failed because they didn't represent him. So God put me in this spotlight. God gave me this platform, so I know that God gave me this platform to represent him. And when I'm talking about God, because a lot of people praise different gods, I believe in the Lord. I believe in the Father of Jesus. That's who I believe. So I'ma always represent him. So I'm gonna tell y'all about these past 3 months, right? So for the past 2-3 months, I've been a little bit better. I've been in a healthier state of, like during my pregnancy, I felt like there was a lot of drama happening, and even if I avoided it, it was unavoidable, because it's so, like it's like I'm a popping star and people always leech their name to mine, so they. And then after I gave birth, like the doctor, when I gave birth, he said, hey, if you ever get postpartum, hit us up. And I was So anyways, I was going through postpartum. I feel like my name was getting dragged through the mud on the social media, and I cared a lot what people were saying about me. Like, it just drove me insecure every single way. Like, it's like people raise bait all the time when it comes to me, which is ridiculous, because it's like, you want to know something, people raise bait because it's like people don't have education, because our schools don't teach us about where the African diaspora was landed at. They only think it's America, and it's not, and it's very wrong. And then people always looking at my parents, but your parents is light skinned, and it's like, okay, but my great grandmother from my dad's side, she is dark. That's why my grandmother, she's my skin complexion with my hair, because my great grandmother was dark, but her father was very light. And my father's father, he's very light, but my grandmother, she's my complexion. Now my grandmother, I never show you my grandmother from my mother's side, but this is how my grandmother looked. I'll post a picture up here. I think we do it like this. This is my grandmother right here. This is my grandmother right there. But I never feel like I gotta show my grandparents for validation of like take this picture off. Want to take it off? How to take it off?
I don't know idea.
I don't know how the fuck I think. All right, so that's my grandmother right there. We used to call her Ija, and my grandmother was very religious, and I feel like that's why I'm so blessed in life. She was a very good person. She was always the type of person that took care of people. But anyways, whole point is that it's like people have dragged my name through the mud and everything, and I felt like there was a point in my life that I felt like I was going crazy, and I know that everybody around me was getting depressed of it, because everybody felt like they couldn't make me happy because I cared too. How have I blessed you so much, and you not being grateful for the things that I gave you, because you are so invested on the bad things that the devil is trying to do to your head. Because that is the devil. When people's trying to bring you down and judge you and try to destroy something that God gave you, because God gave me my fucking day, and you are worried about the negative things that people are saying, that means you're not being grateful of the gift that I gave you. So it's like I stopped putting my mind into all these negative things, even though I'm not completely there yet, but I just have felt more better, and I just started seeing the beautiful things in life that I have gotten, that I feel like I haven't been able to see because all the negative shit. It's like if God gave you amazing things, he wants you to enjoy it. So, and I'm only spreading this message. Damn, I wish I could take this picture off. Let me see if I could take this picture off. Let me see if I could put something funnier, because I don't want you guys to be seeing my dead grandmother. Okay, this is a better picture. I saw this from Little Dubai page. I like this picture, so I screenshotted it. This is a better picture. Not a better picture, you know what I'm saying? This is just more pleasing, right? And so yeah, I just wanted to share that, because like sometimes if shit, and you just gotta be on the positive shit. Like it's that I will pack out a show, but and I like sometimes, right, I will pack out a show and everybody is so happy around me. Like my dancers is happy, my choreographer is happy. Crowd, and God gave me that, and then it's like, okay, I gave you that, but you're not happy because somebody said some fuck shit on the internet. Like, bitch, like God probably looking at me like, bitch, you're ungrateful. So it's like that's why I started about things and shit. And you know, I gotta spread these type of things, because the same way that I spread, like you know, the same way that I talk my ratchet shit, the same way that I talk my ghetto shit, I gotta give y'all some words of God, because that's what God from my life. You know what I'm saying? Like just a testimony of my life and how things have been a little better, how I've been a little bit more healthier, because like it gets crazy, like you know, seeing a millions of fucking shits about you, you get a little crazy. But it's just like you gotta find your peace. And sometimes, you know, you ask God for money, you ask God for abundance, you ask God for health, you gotta ask God for peace, and you gotta ask God for happiness, because money and fame and everything, that doesn't bring you happiness. So you always gotta ask God what will bring you happiness to your mind, and always ask God. And before you ask God for something, when y'all pray, make sure you're asking for forgiveness and to take away bad thoughts from your head. I told God to take away bad thoughts from my head, because it's just like, because you know, I might have a thought of wanting to kill somebody, like, or just I hate somebody, fuck that person. It's just like, God, take that feeling away from my mind. Take that feeling away from my mind. Take that negative energy away from my mind. Take any type of jealousy, take any type of evil away from my mind. Always ask that to God. Because just because you're not doing something, when you think about something, to me, that's a sin as well. That's like to me, like cheating and thinking about cheating is the same. So it's like, you know, just because you're not sinning, if you're thinking about sin, to me, that's like sinning as well. So also ask God to take that shit away from your mind. I'm annoying, right? I talk too much. See, I guess people don't like when I talk about God, because my views going lower, but it's okay. As long as God knows where I'm coming from, that's good enough for me. Alright, y'all. So I'm about to get on this plane. I'll talk to you guys later. And thank you for everything. Love y'all.